I'm Nico, I'm a former teacher and now CEO of Utopia Group. Actually, my responsibility is to manage the company that has cinemas in Luxembourg, in Belgium, in Holland, and one cinema in France, close to the Luxembourg border. Then there is not one cinema goer, there are lots of cinema goers. So I think there are different, there's a cinema goer of different ages. Young people, they want to go out with friends to have a good time watching a film. They want to go to the cinema in the afternoon, nobody else in the theater, like in a church. But I think what they all want is to be surprised, to be amazed by a good picture, by great sound, and by a comfortable chair. I think it's going to be an additional attraction for a certain time. I do not think that it's going to change the face of cinema very profoundly. Avatar is going to be a gimmick. Probably, I've seen some of the footage in 3D. It looks great, but all the 3D films won't be Avatar-like. I think that 3D this time is going to stay. So it's not like in the 50s, where it's going to be a gimmick over a few years. Today, there's a huge discussion in the industry, where cinemas exhibitors say, no, we won't pay for the new projectors, which cost a huge amount of money, much more than the 35 mil, and the distributors are going to do the savings. So we're working on business models where the savings of the distributors will contribute to help us pay for the equipment. So 3D is going to be there, mainly on film, on horror films, animated films, of course. I think that's logic. Sci-fi, yes, that might be, and porn.
Right, interesting.
The golden age of cinema is only starting now, if you really look at it like that, because there have never been so many films and so many good films than today. It's bigger than it was in the golden age of cinema. Hollywood was in a deep crisis in the 60s and 70s. Deep crisis. Hollywood was about to die. It was saved by European cinema, because the new generation of the young filmmakers of that time, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, and some other, William Friedkin, and some others, they got inspired by what was done in Europe, by the Czech films, by the French Nouvelle Vague, and so on. And if you look at the cinema, after Hollywood cinema today, you still can feel some François Truffaut, some Jean-Luc Godard in the new way of making films, and that became the new Hollywood. And the new Hollywood, I believe, is about to die again. Do not think that there has been a clear negative trend on that, because the number of visitors is still rising. I think that you can have the best possible home cinema. It will be at home, and you will not be in contact with other people. I have always been very much convinced that computers are not a communication means, they are an isolation means also, because they isolate people. It's going to be the marketplace in the village or in the town, where people meet, where there are happenings, where there are events, where they can watch a football match, where they can watch a film about, the history of the city, or something else. I think that the films I really want to see in 2010 probably are films that I don't know about yet. I'm really looking forward to see the film Mr. Nobody by Jacques Van Dormael, a Belgian film. I love Hollywood films, by the way. I love where the wild things are. I think I'm really looking forward to see that. Well, hopefully there will be some films that will be politically incorrect, because otherwise it's dull.